Gesjor's history has many heroes, like the fearless swordswoman Moon, or the impossible strategist Hunter Antishia, or even the forever accursed Yaikojan warrior Shiagalar. But one of the most recognizable out of them all was a young, curious, and good-natured Fortibus named Forowsoo. Throughout her life, she had traveled almost everywhere in Gesjor, seeking adventure, helping others along the way, ending conflicts that have lasted for centuries, and most importantly, facing off against the things that go bump in the night. As it was her job to hunt feral Garthons and to keep rogue living weapons in check. Though she never liked the idea of killing anyone or anything that she had been assigned to hunt, so she preferred more diplomatic solutions whenever possible. She learned how to survive in hostile environments from growing up in Yalhfinuie. She learned to be a hunter of monsters from Kinlyox, and even practiced, then mastered, a wide variety of magical abilities. All of those skills she had used to help people during the Ultimate War, the Garthon Civil War, and the Great Fall of Galathetic the Terrible. Although her actions were rarely ever documented, the people she helped and their descendants will forever remember this legendary heroine. Although, unbeknownst to many, Forowsoo had been the keeper of a dark secret throughout most of her life. She had known that she could sacrifice the Fortibus side of herself, allowing her the ability to transition into a full-blooded Garthon. A superior form that would grant her an immense understanding of the universe, along with a massive boost in magical power. Power that could be used to protect the ones she loves. Power that could be used to ensure that the great horrors never rise from their graves. Power that could, maybe, bring her parents back? Even if it were only for a moment. But an ethical obstacle had revealed itself to her, as she found that the path to becoming a full-blooded Garthon is usually achieved through ritualistic cannibalism, a concept that Forowsoo was very much against, as Gunga served as a haunting reminder to her that the more Garthon a non-full-blood becomes, the more monstrous they get. But she was not dissuaded. She learned a lot through her studies at Diakon, and so she knew that there had to be a way to become full-blooded without needing to consume Garthon flesh. Through much research and sleepless nights, she found what she thought was the answer. Whatever this old form of magic was, it had crafted her into an embodiment of fire, mixed with the raw savage nature of a Garthon. She believed that this was the first step that would lead her towards full-bloodedness. Thankfully, no cannibalism required, not knowing that over time, this would affect her personality, making it hard for her to stay calm in increasingly stressful situations. She would have the tendency to burn more than she needed to, almost becoming entranced by the glow of fire, having a secret desire to groom the flames, into an absolutely massive inferno. But what was the most troublesome was her second form. Through her abuse of magic, combined with her primal Garthon instincts, she had unlocked a twisted side of herself. One who was fueled by a hellish version of a Garthon's instincts, along with all of Forowsoo's negative emotions and thoughts. This was Diacom-Soa. Whenever Forowsoo would use too much magic while experiencing extreme negative emotions, that would sometimes trigger her into becoming Diacom-Soa. Consuming Garthon meat would also result in an unfortunate appearance by this dark doppelganger. Whenever she was in this state, she would viciously attack everyone she would come across and destroy anything that her magical fire could burn or melt. During this time, there was little anyone could do but wait, as this form would use so much energy that Diacom-Soa would only last for 10 minutes. But until those 10 minutes were up, friend or foe to Forowsoo had to face off against a living version of Forowsoo's full potential and rage, mixed into one formidable brute. Although Diacom-Soa was a rare aspect in Forowsoo's life, the legendary heroine would always give a hesitant second glance towards her reflections and shadows, always aware of the monster that she was on the constant edge of becoming.